Hi guys, welcome to the Mobile Business Express channel. I just wanted to show you some things in regards to one of our food trailers that we have built recently. I get a lot of questions of how much is a food truck and what is involved in basically building a food truck and getting pricing. So there's a lot of different variables and basically a lot of different finishes, different things that you can get in order to get an estimated price basically. So there's a lot involved in building a food truck. It's not as simple as basically putting in some equipment in a truck and then calling it a food truck. So there's a lot involved in it, and I just wanted to show everyone basically what that is. So basically this is one of our recent built 16-foot food trailer, and I just wanted to show you what is basically involved in it. Now, this is the outside of the new unit. You have a serving window with a sliding plexiglass, so you can actually use it in the winter, and a serving table. We can put in all the different condiments and things for our customers. Open neon sign. These are, I guess, not mandatory, but it's good to bring attention to the food truck, especially when it's parked outside. And basically, from the outside, you see the serving window, you see the serving table, neon open sign. We also have some different things that go on trailers because you don't have a lot of space, like tongue space. We have basically a 100-pound propane tank box back there, which is lockable. And then we usually put in a generator here as well. On this particular unit, we actually have a back door that can be opened and closed as well. Because we put in a box in the front for the generator, which can be locked as well. So you can see in the 16-foot unit, and doesn't seem like pretty big from the outside, but you can easily have 2 to 3 people working inside this unit. So just on the outside, basically collapsible shocks. Here you can close it and just open it simply, and then same thing with the serving table here. It actually can collapse. So a lot of work actually goes into this unit, and I just wanted to basically go into it. Now there's a lot of different codes that are required, a lot of basic builds, like for example plumbing. In Alberta you need a 2-bay dishwashing sink and a single hand washing sink. Now in this particular one we build a 3 dishwashing sink and a single hand washing sink, and the reason for that is just for Alberta Health Services to give you your food safety license. So you need that. Just as like a restaurant, you're going to need that license for food trailers as well, because a lot of our builds go into a Class E under the Alberta Health Services Code, which means that it's a fully functional unit that you can do all of your prep and everything inside the truck. You don't need to rent a commercial kitchen. And that's the best part, because that saves you the cost, and that's one of the benefits of a food truck or a trailer, for example. Now you have your water heater, fire extinguisher. We have our water tanks basically on this unit. So we have our clear and gray water tank. It is fully wrapped, insulated, and it's got a heater coil basically in it as well. Our clear tank is on top on this unit. And what that does is ensures that the water plumbing system is not going to freeze in the unit. Very cold weathers in Alberta, up to -30 or more even. So that this unit can be operated in the winter as well. We have a fire suppression system. This is basically the safety switch, shut-off valve. Now this particular unit is fully insulated, and it has white aluminum finish, roof, side walls, and then we have checkered floors. So in this particular unit we have double basket deep fryer, 24-inch griddle, and 2-burner countertop. and you have your exhaust hood, which is needed to cover the full unit. And then we have an exhaust fan on top of the unit. We have fire suppression system, appliance reset. So what this means that when your serving window is collapsed all the way, that means the gas will be shut off. This is basically a code throughout North America that is required in any food truck just for safety. So you're not blowing yourself up inside. There's actually ventilation, there's actually air going through in case of a gas leak. So this is a safety feature that's mandatory in all food trucks in Canada and US. So that is what that reset switch is for. We have lots of different outlets that are open basically, that you can plug in different things if you like. There's our wet fire suppression system. The lever, you can either, in case of emergency, pull the lever here or by the front door, which also shuts off gas supply. Okay, so basically countertop units, a lot of storage. And this one's got a 48-inch countertop cooler, a 50-inch glass top chest freezer, a single door stand-up cooler. For electrical, basically all the wires are running on the inside of the trailer, and we have a 100 amp electrical panel, all fully certified and built according to code. So basically all of our electrical, our gas and everything is running behind the walls just like a construction of a house, and it is all according to code. You also have the LED lights on the roof, which is actually very bright at nighttime in the evening. And this particular unit, we're also putting in at the request of a customer, hot chocolate machine and coffee maker, professional coffee maker. Now, because every food truck and trailer is custom built to the needs of our customer, as well as their menu. So 16 feet is not the size for everybody. We can build different size units, including 18 feet, 20 feet, 22 feet, as long as you want basically. We've even built units that are over 50 feet long and have over 10 people actually working on it at the same time. And also some of the finishes you see here on this particular one is white aluminum, but we can actually do stainless steel, and there's different materials as well, but the most common used is the stainless steel. Now white aluminum is a bit more cheaper in terms of doing the finishes, so if you're trying to save on material, we can do that as well. Trailers, we can get them brand new, or we can get them used, because I mean they don't have an engine or anything like that. They come fully certified for the drive lines and differentials basically on it. These are rated for 7,000 pounds, dual 3,500 axles, but there's different builds. The bigger you get, basically the more the weight and specs of the new trailer would be. Now for generators, there's a lot of different kinds of generators basically that we can put into these units. The most expensive would be the Cummins Onan generators. They come in either gas, propane, or diesel. And the most used generators we've been installing into all of our food trucks, and to be honest, we've never had any issues, is the Honda 7,000 watt or the 10,000 watt generator. These are very quiet, very fuel efficient, and basically they're the best use for these food trucks. We've had clients use them on 8 to 10 hour events, or 8 to 10 hour long circles basically, and they've never had any issues with it. As long as you do the maintenance, it's just like anything else, like your vehicle. If you're doing oil changes on time, you will not have any issues. Same thing with these generators. I also wanted to show you guys our 18-foot, this is a 2 feet bigger, 2 feet longer trailer that we built here. Same kind of finishes, but as you'll see, there's a lot more equipment and everything in it. A lot more space as well. So we got our single hand washing sink and a double dishwashing sink. Some coffee machines here. Now same thing with the water tanks, clear and gray water tank, water pump, water heater. Everything's basically insulated, and it's actually heat wrapped as well. So this unit's got a 4-burner countertop, 2 24-inch griddles, 40-pound double basket deep fryer, 48-inch salad prep cooler, the same 50-inch chest freezer, 100-amp electrical panel, and on this particular unit, the same finishes. We have long LED lights. It's also got a single stand-up cooler as well. So you can see within 2 feet how much equipment you can put in, and basically in here you can fit in more people, obviously, to work as well. Fire suppression system, the reset switch, your serving window, serving table. Now on the outside of this particular unit, we've custom built a bumper that holds the generator as well as 2 100-pounder tank. These are propane tanks, enough fuel for you to be operational for almost a week to 2 weeks, depending on how much you use the unit, and then obviously not having to fill up. So your serving table, open the on sign. Also, something I forgot to mention, all our trailer units, we build in stabilizer jacks basically into the frame, so you can park in a location and stabilize the full unit so there'd be no movement of it. I also wanted to show you a unit here that we're actually starting to work on it. I mean, we've been working on it the past month here, but this is what it looks like with no equipment in it. Now this unit's a 18 feet brand new 2021 trailer, and it's actually a little bit wider, 8.5 feet wide and just over 18 feet long. So you can see shiny, beautiful checkered floors, all electrical behind. This is where we're gonna put our sinks. All of our beautiful long strip LED lights, so it's very bright in here, and we got 4 of them. We got an 8 feet custom hood, and obviously installing the fire suppression, exhaust hood and fan, as well as the reset switch. And this one's gonna have a little bit longer of a window, which is always good because customers can see you from far away, and it just looks beautiful when the customer's looking at this. So as you can see, folks, we don't take any shortcuts. We build these units to basically stand out in a crowd amongst many different food trucks and trailers. Ventilation. Most of our units have a single ventilation on top. This unit in particular is also getting a rooftop air conditioning and AC unit, so you can stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter. So this is a year-round operational unit, and we're, I would say, about 2 to 3 weeks away from completion. And again, we add a lot of different outlets here on the units, so you can plug in your POS system, your laptop, whatever you like. Also at the back, we will be building a custom bumper, just like the other units you saw, which will hold the two 100-pounder propane tanks as well as your generator.